Alright, what's up everybody? Welcome to Real Talk with Traci Fant. Shout out to Kobe Beats for that hot intro. Ready, man. Today is Sunday and it's raining. It's rainy. It's been raining off and on all week, but I think today we're really getting a good feel of it. Welcome my lovely co-host Julie. What's up, Julie?
What's up, Tracy?
You doing alright?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good. So, how was your weekend?
Oh man, I had a good weekend for real. Saturday I went to Cherokee and with some of my coworkers and gave some money away. And then last night, Country Wayne and Cream.
Alright, how was that?
That was funny. That dude he's special.
Okay. Hopefully that word special means.
No, that doesn't mean special like
funny.
Oh well, yeah. He needs to get a check for real, like some kind of check, because he's really crazy.
Wow, that's what's up. We had a good week also. We did a good press conference for Sharon Ferguson and her family. You know, trying to get some justice for her in that case, and hopefully the solicitors or someone had listened to us and will decide on doing the right thing. She has a great family, and her little boy is doing fine. Everybody's great, so we're trying to make her better as well. So, anything else?
That's it, really. That's it.
That's what's up. I miss Country Wayne. Shout out to Josh Knuckles over there at Cream. Always bringing entertainment here to the upstate. Always bringing people in. But you know, Country Wayne's videos, man, I watch them all the time, and he is a funny cat. So, but hey, shout out to them for bringing him to the upstate. And hey, without further ado, let's start the show. Live in the studio, we have a spoken word artist. What's up, Eric? Eric Haylock.
Hey, what's up? I'm just honored to be here.
Hey, it's great having you. Trey, you gonna give him some applause? Oh, that's what's up. I ain't hear it, my bad. You doing all right, Eric?
Doing good. I'm doing real good. A little rainy out here, but I'm good.
Oh, yeah. The rain ain't stopped a thing, you know?
That's right.
So you got an upcoming event that seems like it's gonna be great. I know I'm a special guest at it. But tell us about this event.
This is the second event that we're doing at Greenville Cultural Exchange Center. It was a museum started by Ruth, and she started over 20 years ago. She was in February. She was having trouble keeping the museum open because nobody knew about it. And I thought the community should know about what she's doing. She's doing some great things in this community. So this is the second one. The first one was off the chain. It was a success. So me, Speak Life, and a lot of other poets, Moody Black, and yourself, and a lot of people coming together again on the 25th at 6 p.m. at Greenville Cultural Exchange Center just to tell our story.
All right. What can people expect?
Everything. Everything. The last one off the chain. We're going to have poets. We're going to have singers. We're going to have speakers. And the most important, we're going to have a lot of leaders in the community that's going to be there and is going to impart some wisdom.
Now, where exactly is the Greenville Culture Center at?
It's 700 Arlington Avenue. It's right behind Pendleton Street where the One Stop is. The old One Stop is in the Family Dollar. It's a nice little small house that's called Greenville Cultural Exchange Center.
Okay, so it's over there, kind of like over by St. Francis Hospital, kind of in that area.
Yeah, right there.
And so you said that it's been there 20 years?
She started it over 20 years ago. Yeah, like she's like 80 something. She's like 80 something years old. She's been doing it for a while. She's just having a hard time keeping it going.
So what type of stuff does she have then that's there?
Exhibits, artifacts. She has a lot of Greenville history, Black Greenville history that you don't normally know. But she knows. She does a lot of research. She can tell you about your great-great-great-grandfather, where he came from. I mean, she loves doing stuff like that.
Wow, that's awesome. And so is it a free event?
Yes, it's free. We want people to support her so you can give, and we want to make aware of her center. A lot of people don't know about it, so we're just trying to bring some awareness to what she's doing.
Wow, that sounds great. And so I'm gonna start going. Is a culture center? Do you know if it's open every day or?
It's open Monday through Saturday. I think after 10 a.m. She comes by appointment, so you will call and then she will come. She give you a tour, and she loves people. So you get there, you're gonna stay for a while.
So once again, it's called Our Lives, right?
Our story.
And so different people share different stories about.
It's very organized. Different people that I respect who have given back to the community, like yourself. I have William Lucci. He's a very wise person on the kingdom. He's going to tell his story. Of course, Ruth Ann Butler's going to tell her story. Speak Life going to tell his story. Black Celestial Poet and Janice Pleasant. And Sam Ace Vocals. He's a singer for Redemption. He's going to tell his story.
Oh, that sounds awesome. Can't wait. So basically, people just need to show up.
Yes, please, just come out, man. It's a community event. Y'all, you don't know what you're missing. There's so much wisdom right here in your community that you just don't know because you ain't tapped into it.
All right. So, and, I know people, I share my story. In fact, yesterday at an event that I went to for a young man that was murdered 2 years ago. Barry Norman, his mother had him like a birthday celebration. And I expressed the importance of being transparent.
Yes.
So how transparent do you feel your speakers at this event are? Is it going to be like a 8-minute to 10-minute from the beginning to end type deal, or like when they get up to speak, is there a time limit, or what's going on?
Yeah, I did give a time limit because I want to be organized. I want to keep it going. I invite a lot of young people. You know how the attention span goes. You know what I mean? So I'm giving our speakers 10 to 15 minutes to be transparent.
Wow, that's a lot of time. Mm-hmm. That's a lot of time, isn't it?
Oh, I could cut it back then.
You might want to. How many speakers do you have? 10?
Like yourself.
Okay.
Then I have poets, so they gonna do their poetry and they tell a little bit about the story. They got less time.
Okay, I got you. And like I said, when I introduced you to spoken word artist, I know you always ready.
Right? I stay ready. I try to.
All right. So go ahead and give us an example of what you offer the community.
As a man, I understand that I must do as God's commands say. And sometimes that means I can't stand. I got to get on my knees with my hands so I can complete what God says. The man, I understand that I must do as God's commands say. And sometimes that means I can't stand. I got to get on my knee, fold my hands and pray. And to every plea turns into a decree that reaches Jehovah's throne. I should have known. Some of you ain't with all this righteousness. And plus the world are... See, well, y'all, that's where you're wrong. Because life is the sum total of your decisions and your father's and his. Whether wrong, the reality in which you live in, the ills you feel now, in actuality are just symptoms you drink because your daddy drank. But if you renew the way you think about all the new things that you can do. By now you're starting to pull back from the brake to realize that there's a king in you and that the lifestyle of a peasant is craziness. Hey, do you know what the definition of lazy is? To resist the process. But I insist on progress. Don't be average.
Wow, that's awesome. Wow. That's what's up.
I had to look over and see who was beside me.
No, that's right.
Right.
Hand claps, anything, that would be awesome. Right now we're having a little technical difficulties though, so the guys are trying to work on the sound. Because if not, we'd have gave you like a roaring applause. Ain't that right, Trey? Yeah. That's right. On it now. We're trying to get it. Yeah, we're trying to get the sound and everything. So again, tell everybody the name of the event and when it takes place. Okay,
the event is called Our Story at Greenville Cultural Exchange Center. It's April 25th. That's this Saturday at 6 p.m. 700 Arlington Avenue in Greenville. Please be there. It's going to be awesome. I got Moody Black, Traci Fant, myself, Speak Life, William Lucci.
And it sounds like an off-the-chain event. So, hey, Eric, as always, welcome to the show, and I appreciate you opening up the doors for you guys to come in and share your events and share what you're doing in the community. But on this show, we give shout-outs, so go ahead and give shout-outs.
I got to give a shout-out to my wife, Kiana Haylock, for just being a phenomenal woman and for putting up with me for 16 years. My daughters, Alea, Ashley, Angelia, Ariana, Alina, Anaya, and Speak Life crew. Tori, Kingdom Voice, Curtis, Ezra, and December Rose, and that's about it.
All right, that's what's up. And hey, thank you for being on Real Talk with Traci Fant. And yo, that's Real Talk. Hands Up. It was submitted by my boy Prince Redeem. And hey, studio we have Mr. Redeem. What's up, Prince Redeem?
How you doing?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm doing great.
That's great. You got some great music.
Thank you.
I appreciate you for sending it in to me. So tell us about Prince Redeemed and the message behind your music.
Well, Prince Redeemed basically is a kingdom lyricist. You know, it's a person who been through trials, been through. You know, I'm not set out to just preach to the neighborhoods and everything. Set an example and be a light. You know what I'm saying? So you got a lot of stuff out here what mislead and misguide people, but it's only the truth that sets people free. So Prince Redeem is just a kingdom lyricist, a kingdom artist who, through testimony, through trials and tribulations, you know, that shares his life story through his events and you know the testings in his life. So
that sounds awesome. So how did you get started? Like, were you just a regular hip hop artist before, and you kind of transformed your message, or have you always like been on the kingdom music tip? That's what it is, right?
Yeah, it's kingdom. I started off writing. You know, before the studio, before all that, I just used to write. Used to have notebooks stacked up, just stuff I would write. You know, and you know, once I realized that, you know, the message, what is my message? What do I want to be remembered for? Do I want to be remembered for, you know, showing somebody a path that I'm not even on no more, I used to be on, and how it transformed me, you know, and transforming lives, you know. So that's when it switched about when I was, I say about 19, 20, you know, but I've been writing since I was 10, and I'm 28 now, so, you know.
Wow, that's great.
So was it hard for you to go from, I guess, were you hip-hop before to kingdom music? Was it hard to convert yourself to that kind of music now?
At first was, you know, when I started changing the way I thought and saw things, my perspective changed. So when your perspective changed, like my outside is only a manifestation of what takes place on the inside. So it had to take place on the inside first before I could actually relay that message. So it was a process, because I didn't want to let go. You know, when you don't want to let stuff go. You know, I don't give it up easy, but you know, I gave it up. It was a sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? I gave up something good for something great. You know, so.
So how did your fans take the crossover?
They took it. You know, a lot of people that know me and know that I could do music. They like, oh, we know you was gonna go in, but the people that didn't know that I do music, you know, they like, man, I didn't know you could. You know, you never showed me that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's been received with open arms. You know.
Oh, that's great. 'Cause I know a lot of artists, they have a hard time when they switch over. So then they'll switch back.
Yeah.
Then they'll switch back over. Then they'll switch back. But by then, people are like, seriously,
Yeah.
be mine. What do you want to do?
Yeah.
What type of artist do you want to be? And all you got to do really is just grind.
Yeah.
Grind on your purpose. You know what I'm saying? God gave you the words and the wisdom, to use it. So you have to use it any way reliable. And not only in kingdom music, but in hip hop as well. I like people who make music that's meaningful.
Yep.
Sort of like David Banner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And even more local. My friend, the Voice Box, he has really good music.
Yeah.
And it shows that you don't have to put a lot of curse words in there.
Yeah.
Get your message out.
Yeah. Exactly.
You should be able to play your music anywhere.
Exactly.
So, what type of performances do you do? Like, do you perform at churches or community events or?
Pretty much anywhere where there's a microphone. Because it's someone. No matter if it's one person or 300 people, is somebody need to hear a message. Somebody is going through something. Everybody is going through stuff every day, but it's somebody somewhere need the message. So it doesn't matter if it's a church event or if it's, what I'm saying, like I actually, July 16th, I will be in Spartanburg, performing at a coffee shop, what I'm saying? So it's about, sometimes I think a lot of people get caught up in the church walls itself, and I'm not confined to a church wall, a building. It's a building with walls. I am the church, so no matter where I go, I take that message with me, what I'm saying? So I just perform anywhere where there's a microphone. Somebody want to listen, I got something to say.
That's cool. And so, what inspired the Hands Up song?
Of course, Mike Brown, Tamir Rice, what I'm saying? Like a lot of people that lost their lives due to police violence, what I'm saying? That song is actually inspirational to the point where I'm trying to bring unity back, together we stand, but divided we fall, and so if we divide ourselves, then how can we stand for anything? Dr. Martin Luther King, years ago we had the Million Man March, but we only had it one time. Why not make it an annual thing? Why not make it, everybody stand together, and, put the guns down, even though I'm kingdom, but it's still, if you gonna fight, why you so quick to, that don't solve nothing. You take somebody's life, but then what you reap what you sow, that's gonna come back around. So Hands Up was inspired pretty much by all the killing that's going on, everybody. It's not just about the police officers. It's about our generation and our own people killing each other. So
right. And I'm glad you mentioned that because that's something I was about to touch on. It seems like the only time we really get outraged is when it's a police officer killing one of our own. But what about when we kill each other?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Every day you see something.
Nightclubs.
Not only that, in the park in broad daylight.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? At convenience stores, wherever, when violence happens. And then we have so many unsolved deaths. Not in Chicago, not in Detroit, not in New York. And here in South Carolina, you know what I'm saying? They always say they don't want a new Ferguson to happen here. But, to me, things that happen here happen every day.
Every day.
You know what I'm saying? On a daily basis. So, why not get outraged about that? You know what I'm saying? They're quick to say Black Lives Matter, but what does it really mean? Who are they trying to convince? You know what I'm saying? We're trying to convince other races that we matter, but we're not even convinced ourselves that we
Exactly.
And I know you're talking about stuff. I don't know if you saw yesterday, but there was a video of people fighting in City Heights. It was like a group. I don't know if you saw the video, but it was like 3 or 4 fights broke out.
I didn't see it because I don't watch fight videos.
And people running around with phones.
I think it's a shame that people even post that kind of stuff and share it. You know what I'm saying? Promote that type of thing because I think it's a disgrace to our race when they promote that type of thing and then they turn around and say Black Lives Matter. Basically, you're contradicting yourself. You're contradicting your own message.
I agree.
When you come out and say that, I saw all those kids in Charleston, those young adults in Charleston with the Black Lives Matter sign. They went to City Hall. They did all kind of stuff like that, in honor of the man that was killed by the police officer. And I understand that. He didn't deserve to die like that. But then later on that night in Charleston when somebody got killed, who held up a sign and who was outraged about that? In fact, how many newspapers did that reach?
Exactly.
Why didn't they get... We have to really, continue to focus on the things that matter. And not saying that Black lives don't matter because they do, but all lives matter. We all matter. You know what I'm saying? We're all in the same playing field. And we can't make it without each other.
Exactly.
I say all the time, the Civil Rights Movement was a movement because it had so many different people involved, so many different races. If it was only black people, it would have just been a moment. You know what I'm saying? And that's
it may
real
not
right
happen.
there. Exactly, that's real right there.
Yeah.
In order to have a movement, you got to have everybody there that supports that movement. That's what we do. It's all about. So, salute to those young people that's holding the Black Lives Matter sign, but don't just say we matter because a police officer shot us. When you got little Billy up the street with an AK-47, everybody know he locked and loaded, but ain't nobody telling nobody about it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And so that's why I say, if a black person kill another black person, we quick to scream, don't snitch. White man kill a black person, we scream, we want justice. Just the same, that life that it mattered. That person that lost his life at the nightclub, his life mattered because he got kids. Now you took away somebody's father, and now we already, like us as black men, we already labeled as deadbeat fathers anyway. So now, when this little boy grow up without his father, you can't label him as a deadbeat father because it wasn't his fault that his father got killed. You see what I'm saying? So his life mattered.
Exactly. And that's what it's all about. The outrage in the community speaking out about things like that. I feel like that if we as a community begin to speak out when someone is murdered, not just at a candlelight vigil, but say, even 2 weeks after the person is dead and the funeral is done and all that stuff, and people stop visiting the families, people still need to say, you know what, this person's still dead.
Yeah.
This person was still murdered. This crime is still unsolved, or vice versa, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a loss for the entire community, not just for the person whose life was taken, but also that person that took that person's life. Their family has to go through a struggle as well.
Yeah.
Because you're the face of that person who just took somebody's life.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it is deep. It's really deep.
Yeah.
Your song is deep. I really like it. What are some other titles on your CD, and how can somebody get your CD?
Well, I'm in the process of getting my CD printed and pressed up. They will be available on Amazon.com, Spotify, anywhere where music is sold at, it'll be loaded up. But right now you can find me on ReverbNation.com, search Prince Redeemed, or you can find me on Facebook, Prince Redeemed, and I got all the links on there. But some other song titles, I got my fiance was actually in the studio with me. I love her, she might really hold me down, my support. She on a song with me called I Survive. It's pretty much a testimony of everybody. If everybody done been through something, and you survived it. You tell that story. Another song is How Y'all Doing. That's just a song pretty much for people who you done been through something and somebody done turn their back on you. You know what I'm saying? They come up, you say it's amazing them same people come up to you and say, how y'all doing? You just tell them, yeah, we straight. You know what I'm saying? And I got a song, Ride Along. It's just pretty much you just throw it in and you just let it ride out and it's packed full of not just empty bars. It's life. It's everything that I've been through my life throughout the whole 3 minutes of the song. So that's just some of them.
Wow. Well, that's what's up. So, hey, I truly appreciate you for being on the show, and keep on inspiring people through your words and through your music. You're a very encouraging young man. And on this show, we give shout-outs, so go ahead and get those shout-outs.
Yeah, I want to give a shout-out first and foremost to God, and then I want to give a shout-out to my family, the whole Greenville, the whole Spartanburg, Greer. I want to give a shout-out to my lovely fiance, my management, Sobo ENT, my engineer A Major, my investor, Uncle Brownlee. I want to give a shout-out to just everybody who listening in. I shout you out. Thank you for the support.
All right, that's what's up. And thank you for being on Real Talk with Traci Fant. Hey, that's Real Talk.
Appreciate it.
Need your lawn maintained, home or business cleaned? How about handyman services? Fantastic Pressure Cleaning and Lawn Care is the company to call. Locally owned and operated by Jeff Fant. Give him a call for a free estimate, 864-787-1204.
All right, this show right here is sponsored by Jeff Fant, as she said, my wonderful husband, and also I think Twice.org, a nonprofit organization based in Greenville, South Carolina, that does a lot in the community. We raise awareness, bullying, teen violence, dating abuse, just everything. We also post jobs, and we try to help our young as best we can, because without us doing it, no one else is going to do it. You know what I'm saying? As a community, we need to work together and keep things going and help each other. And it never hurts to be that helping hand. So, hey, shout out to Jeff Fant, Fantastic Lawn Care. And again, if you need your lawn maintained, your house pressure washed, handyman services, whatever, give them a call, 864-787-1204. And also, if you want to support a nonprofit organization, go to www.thinktwice.org, click on the Donate Now button, and hey, show us some love. Appreciate you.
This is the manager of Wild Wings, Buffalo Wild Wings. I'm a former worker. They pick up wings off the floor and put them in the fryers. Mr. Wayne is firing me for telling on them. Am I right, Mr. Wayne?
Absolutely not.
I'm getting fired for telling on people for working here.
You're a liar.
I lost 3 days of work because I told that they were picking up wings off the floor.
We got no comment, Thomas.
This is the manager right here. He's firing me because I told on people. Because I told that they were picking up wings off the floor.
Thomas, I want you to have a good day.
And I'm finna post the video up right now.
Hey, folks.
Hey, what?
Terminated. This team member has been terminated. We're calling the police right now.
All right, and that video, right, that recording right there was of Thomas Haygood. He got fired from Wild Wings for exposing them. You know what I'm saying? He put them on blast in a big way, major way. Excuse me. Video on Facebook, 27,000 hits and growing.
Actually, 28,000. A little over 28,000 now.
Well, world
stand
stars
corrected.
over a little over 390,000.
Yeah,
Wow,
this is
the
on
world
World
star.
Stars, so
Oh,
that's
wow.
what I was getting ready to say.
I go by Ote. You know
All
what I'm
right, so
saying?
welcome to the show, Ote.
How you doing?
Doing good. So, you started working at Wild Wings about 3 weeks before this video was posted, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And so you started noticing, like, when was the first time you noticed it? And then you was like, are they gonna really serve that? What happened?
When I first noticed it, that's when I screamed. You know what I'm saying? The employee that done it, he was a Caucasian employee. So I was doing my little work or whatever, and I was like a wing short, so I told him. And he was like, well, he looked around, and it was like a wing that I've been kicking around all day. And he just threw it in the bucket and was like, get that to him, bro. And I was like,
Hey,
man,
wait, hold on. What? Wait. It was a cook wing? It was a, oh.
Yeah, it was already a cook wing that had been up under the little working area. He picked it up, put it in the bucket, was like, hey, put some sauce on that and get it to him. So I looked at him. I was like, bro, you serious? Like, do you really do that?
Trey, give us some kind of sound. Bruh. That is, oh my God.
That was my idea. So he was like, man, we do this all the time, man. I was like, all the time. So I was like, okay then, so you really do that. So I ended up trying to record the video on my phone, but we already have surveillance cameras in the workstation also. So I wanted to get it myself though. So he was sitting there, you know, another employee right beside him. I think he's Hispanic or mixed or whatever. He looked around, he shot a jump shot to the fryer with a wing. So I'm like, oh man, like they really do this. Went to report it to the manager. So when I reported to him, he was like, oh really, you seen him do it? I was like, yeah, I seen him. And it's on the cameras. So he was like, all right then, you really want to do something about this, man? Because that's a lot of paperwork and a lot of footage we got to look at. I was like, I don't care what it is, because my people out there eating. And if you say that, man, I'm going to be mad because that might be their food.
Man, that's crazy. So they drop kicking chicken wings. They picking up stuff off the floor. You know what I'm saying? This is Wild Wings on Woodruff Road, but it could be happening anywhere.
Yeah, you're right.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's why that just made my stomach.
I mean, it's scary
turn.
because you really don't know what you're eating.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
And I eat out all the time. I'm like a restaurant connoisseur.
especially with wings, they can't play with our wings like that.
But see, my brother make my wings. Chief, shout out to Derek Jones cooking over there. Chief's Wings and Fire and Water. You know what I'm saying? Over there on Congaree Road. My brother hooked my wings up, so I know he ain't gonna give me nothing. However, I don't even go to Wild Wings anyway. You know what I'm saying? Something about the word wild just turned me.
Yeah, so whatever that happened though, when he reported it, and I was like, yeah, I want to do something about it. That's not cool. So he was like, all right, then I'm gonna go ahead and talk to the store owner, and we're gonna get together.
So he's just feeding you some BS
Yeah,
anyway.
we're gonna get together, have an investigation about it. You can go ahead home for the rest of the day if you want to, you know. And whenever you get a call from me, just come back and we'll talk about it and we'll get that handled. So I was like, all right, sir. He was like, yeah, we're gonna have to release everybody from that shift. So they sent me home, but one anonymous employee, I ain't gonna say his name, he was calling, was like, hey, bro, wasn't all of us supposed to get sent home? I was like, that was, to my knowledge, he was like, well, we still at work. Why you ain't coming to work? So I was like, they told me to wait till I hear from them.
So basically, they kind of suspended you in a way.
Yeah, in a way,
For putting them on blast.
Yeah, so when I got back, they called me Monday morning. He was like, yeah, I'm up here with the store owner, Mr. Wayne. Can you come up here and talk to us? I was like, yeah, I'll be up there. So I was like, when I got there, we sat down. He was like, all right, Tom, this is what we got. Kyle admits to, you know, We just got him in the office for both of the employees, wrote statements, admit to doing it. So that really made the other employees mad about it. Like, y'all fired that man for reporting him, but these guys still work here. Once they
So the one that was kicking the chicken around all
they
day.
still work there. They still work there to this day.
Wow.
So when he called me up there, I was like, what's going on? He was like, well, listen, this is what we need you to do. We need you to sign this write-up saying that you were lying on the employee.
What?
You don't want to mention it. And like that you would like to terminate yourself. I said, what you mean by terminate myself? All I was doing good service. Why would I terminate myself? You know, Don't you supposed to be firing them guys? Well, you don't want to sign it. That's what Wayne said. He said, well, man, listen here. You don't want to sign it. I ain't worried about it. Go ahead. I'll just call the cops on you. I was like, call the cops
So
for
you
what?
gonna call the cops?
I said, you called me up here, Wayne. I mean, it don't matter. I said, you're trespassing. Oh, you said I'm trespassing? He's shoving me out the restaurant. I said, man, this is wrong. What you doing, man? You keep putting your hands on me. What you gonna do? Call the cops? I say, I should, but I need proof, you know? So this is the manager, you know what I'm saying, on Wild Wings, and I actually caught him again. He grazed my face, reaching for my phone once again. I got him on camera. Like, so when I did that, he was looking around, you know, not saying anything, and I was like, man, I'm gonna leave the property, man, but I'm gonna report this because it's not right. You're getting rid of me for trying to do what's right. So whatever, come for me if you want. You know what I'm saying? Come for me if you want. I called corporate when I first reported it. I called corporate. They weren't answering me. 3 days went by, but once they heard about the video, that's when they was calling, Mr. Hager, don't be mad. You know, we're just trying to get to the bottom of it. And I told them, man, y'all can't help me no more.
Wow, that's crazy.
So what did DHEC do? Did they open an investigation?
Yeah, they told me they can't do nothing about the job situation. But
Yeah.
I was telling them, I'm saying,
you
it
don't
don't
wanna
matter.
work
I
there no
don't
more
want to work for no
anyway.
nasty restaurant anyway.
That's right. Plus,
So they was like, we're gonna get
you'll
to
be
it.
a target if you went back.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
was
You be getting fired for all kind of bogus stuff.
Yeah, so he was like, people have been complaining also.
So you could have easily just like when you saw them put the wing on the tray and everything, you could have went out there and made a major announcement.
Yeah.
To everybody in the restaurant. But
Yeah,
see, you ain't
I tried to go
talk
through the proper
to them.
chain of command,
Right.
but it didn't make it that far.
So now again, who is Mr. Wayne? Was he the manager or he's a store
He's
owner?
the store owner. He's
See, that's why we keep trying to do the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's why it's hard for us to do the right thing.
But look, to me,
The right
when I saw the
thing,
video,
man.
it's like he was kind of calling his bluff. Like when he said, hey, everybody, or whatever he said
Yeah,
into
he
the camera.
was.
Like he was trying to be funny,
And I
you
got a
know?
comment. He took
He
the
was trying to
comment
be
down.
funny,
Yeah.
on
He took
Facebook.
the comment down on Facebook. Like he posted,
Yeah, I saw
he tried to
screenshots.
sneak a post in somebody's video, and he was like, "Well, I guess it's time to go ahead and interview the coworkers." Laughing out loud.
Yeah.
But I heard him snapshot it and posted it up before he could delete it.
That's what I'm talking about. Thank God for screenshot, right?
What?
Screenshot saves the day. Man, so Heck said they're gonna check into it or whatever. I was kind of wondering what kind of grade they got anyway, but they probably got an A or a B anyway. Just for being in
Probably,
a restaurant
but
with your
I
food.
know I'm going further. Like I'm looking for that's unlawful termination.
Yeah,
Like
definitely.
they were wrong for it. All I did was use their will report. They even want to admit to it. They told them to do it.
Man,
and
so
they
you
feel
got
like
thing.
Yeah, they know what happened to me.
That's crazy.
And don't you file a complaint with the, what is it, the EEOC, or is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
EEOC.
Did you do that?
I
You
did
contact
that
me,
also.
okay.
But see, the thing is, they're gonna throw up that right to work state jump. They're gonna
Yeah,
be like
South
saying,
Carolina.
yeah, they're gonna say, South Carolina is the right to work state, and yada yada yada. Because really, we are a right to work state, and that's one thing that we've had in a lot of discussions. They don't even need a reason to fire you. You know what I'm saying? You just show up one day and they be like, we don't want you to work here anymore. And then with that being said, if that happens, then you try to apply for unemployment, deny that, or they give you a 6-month hold, it seems like, and then at the end of that hold, at the end of that waiting period, they send you a letter saying you denied. So the whole system's messed up. And like I said, you try to do the right thing.
And while we was on the video, he was saying he was going to terminate. Technically, right then, at that time, I wasn't terminated. He was calling me up there to try to get me to sign the termination papers.
Right.
Well,
And
you didn't sign it.
I wouldn't sign them.
Good.
That's when I shot the video right there.
Dang, that was good. That's quick thinking on your part. It's a world star, 350,000 views.
Yeah.
When I saw it on World
I didn't
Star,
think
I was
it was
like,
gonna go
whoa.
that
I
far,
didn't know it was on
man.
World Star.
I didn't know it was gonna go that far. When he told me he was
do
gonna
my
call the
research,
cops,
dude.
that's when I grabbed my phone.
I told you I do my research. I be checking out stuff.
Wow, I didn't know
I
that.
don't just be putting people on here for play.
But I could say one good
This is
thing
a real deal right here.
that will come out of this year, young man, you're going to find another job. But this is going to put employers on notice, you know what I'm saying, that you can't play with people. And social media
this
is
ain't what's
beast.
gonna put him on notice. The video, not the suit. If he file a suit and he get a settlement, that's what's gonna put them on notice. You know what I'm saying? If they actually have to cut him a check, That's what's going to put them on notice. Because see, right now, like I say, we live in a little microwave world, a little 2-week world, where everything happening 2 weeks later, we talking about something else. You know what I'm saying? But if he keep it up and keep it going with the right people behind him, he should be able to get him a nice little suit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because it's something that needs to be talked about. First of all, they serving food that was on the floor all day to customers. And what if that customer went home, had a little stomach bug or whatever?
Yeah.
You know, you never know, because we don't know who got that wing.
It would have been one of our fault.
Yeah, people, restaurants need to be held accountable for stuff. I saw a thing about Golden Corral, too.
That the Caucasian guy, he still works there right now after writing a statement admitting to doing it.
This needs to be investigated. We need to find out who actually will go in there and check this thing out. I know DHEC, you know, they said they would and everything, but then also, you know, downtown with what's the name of that place? Gosh, it's a place that you can report when somebody...
Better Business Bureau?
Not the Better Business Bureau, but it's something like the food and drug place. Like we have one of those local, you know what I'm saying? So you can report it to the Food and Drug Administration as well. I mean, there's a lot of things that can come into play with this. So he can laugh all he wants to.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? We got the power. The people have the power.
Yeah.
We can also, you know, tell people don't go to Wild Wings. Don't even patronize it. Don't even go to Wild Wings on Woodruff Road and eat.
Yeah.
Why can't we do something like that? Boycott them.
I could have let the nigga to come at me, but I decided to play his
And
game
you handled it well too, because you know I might have been, if I was getting terminated or whatever, I might have said some few choice words. You know, you kind of handled it good.
I really thought about it. Once he put his hands on me, I thought about it. He can actually just say whatever he want to say. And the way the system is today, I was gonna lose.
Right.
So I'd rather have footage of you putting your hands on me. And they got it, and the camera don't lie, they see that. So I am suing them for that, so.
Oh yeah, that's what's up. I know your mom, you know, she's a good person. She like called me, she was like, Trace, that's my son on that video. I was cracking up, man. I was like, for real?
Shout out to Natalie though.
I said, tell my woman to come on my show and talk about it then, man. She was going out. I was like, I can't believe this happened. She was like, yeah, that's my oldest baby.
Yeah.
I was like, man, that is crazy. It's a small world too.
Yeah, that's my little lady, man.
So see, you ain't know your mama knew somebody so cool, did you?
Nah, I really did.
She got connections. Your mom got connections. So moving forward, I know you're gonna try to get another job and everything because, like you say, you need to work.
Yeah, right now, man, like I do music also.
Yeah.
I had recently had a meeting with Atlantic Records a while back. Right there is not it though how I wanted it to go at that moment because I was a little late on my meeting, so that was bad on my part. Yeah. But me and my manager, them, you know, J. Marie Productions, you know, shout out to my manager Frederica and my promoter Fern. We're still doing what we have to do, you know, and we're pushing harder because my music also is going live, and if Atlantic wanted me, I can keep pushing. I know I'll be able to make it to somebody bigger.
That's what's up. You say you did some stuff with Kobe over here, Kobe Beats.
Yeah, I done met him a couple of times. You know, Kobe got some nice beats. You know, I took them so we can get our music.
Oh, that's what's up. So, what's the name of your what's your stage name?
My stage name, Ote Oh No Young. So if you hear me say Oh No, that's what it is. I got a new single out called You Hear Me. I also got another single out called TTG, Train to Go.
That's what's up. You have a verse from your song you can drop that don't have no cuss words in it?
I have one now, you know what I'm saying? It's a song I'm working on. Also, shout out to King Redeem, you know what I mean? I have a song I'm working on. I want to be able to do that with him. And it's basically the same thing that he's talking about, revolutionizing, you know, changing the ways of our generation. And it's, Lord, I'm living in this life with no stripes. Being black is a strike, brother. Think twice. A wise man can make a living, but not in prison. They'd rather lock a brother up than sweat and re-resistant. You can get caught with some crumbs and get 30 years. Got me thinking to myself, is this what it is? Because in the slums, man, these people play it dirty. Ask anybody from the hood and they'll say the same. I can't lie, I'm addicted to these streets. But I know that he put me in here just to teach me the consequences of gripping pistols and being greedy. My mom said you're moving too fast, I need to take it easy. I know I should have learned from the last mistake I made. I tried the wrong one, he almost blew out all my brains. See, just that fast I could have seen the grave. Instead of looking on just to see another day. It's time to open our eyes and finally realize this life that we living ain't nothing but a lie. It's time for a change cause the streets ain't the same. The ones that you trust, the ones who get to state your name. That's why you're doing time.
That was hot right there. You spit some bars?
Yeah, I
spit some bars, you know. That's what's up. I liked it. I like the fact that it also said think twice. That's the name of my organization. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to use that. I'm planning a concert event. You know, so I would like for you to perform in it. Also, Prince Redeem a lot of other artists. I want to get.
I would love to. I would love to. I have a show coming up on the 30th. So,
where's that show gonna be at?
I think it's gonna be in Spartanburg. And yeah, it's gonna be in Spartanburg. I don't know the exact location. I have to get with my manager to make sure I get all of that. But we're gonna be promoting it on Facebook. So you guys will be able to see that also. Okay. So make sure you check me out if you get a chance.
Oh, that's what's up. The 30th.
Yes, ma'am. The 30th.
May 30th? April 30th?
April 30th.
April 30th. That's what's up. All right. When you get that information, make sure you get it to me. And also send me some of your music. I would like to play it on my show.
I will.
This is a good little avenue for artists. We try to have you in here to promote what you're doing. And so the next time you come in, we can actually talk about you and your artistry. You know what I'm saying?
That'll work.
But this time right here, I found it necessary to talk about this World Star champ right here. You ain't on World Star for what you wanted to be on World Star for.
Nah, I didn't think it was going to go. Like I tell him, man, I'm not a snitch. You know what I mean? I'm just telling the real.
Right.
And if you ain't your mind gone, you lost.
That's what's up. Well, thank you so much for being on the show. And hey, on the show, give shout outs. Go ahead and give us those shout outs.
I'd like to give a shout out to J. Marie Productions. I'd like to give a shout out to DJ Town. Mixtape coming soon, so you guys make sure you check that out. I'd like to give a shout out to my mother. All praise to God, my grandmother, my family, everyone that's supporting me, supporting my movement. Shout out to my promoter Fern, and everybody that's listening in. Thanks for the support.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you for being on Real Talk with Traci Fant. Hey, that's Real Talk. My next interview schedule was supposed to be Jamario, but obviously he couldn't make it, so I'm going to have Mr. Tyrese Bussey come up to them. We're going to spit some with him, talk to him about some of the things he's doing in the community. So y'all sit tight. All right, welcome back to the show. I got my boy Tyrese in the studio. What's up?
Hey, how's it going? Good.
That's good. You looking good and dapper and sharp and everything today.
Well, thank you.
Smelling good.
I appreciate it. I'm my best.
You went to church today?
I did go to church today.
I knew you had a suit. I knew you had on your suit. So what you got going on, Tyrese? You always got something going on. So what you doing in town? Because you're not even usually in Greenville.
No, I'm not in Greenville a lot. I'm in town now. I'm working on a few more local contracts really with the business, so I've been in town a lot, meeting with people. And I'm starting to reach that point where I want to get a lot more involved in the Greenville community and start kind of helping young people be able to achieve the type of success that I've been able to achieve. And so in order to do that, I got to get off the plains a little bit and kind of hang around Greenville.
Plus, those planes are kind of scary anyway. I don't see the roller coaster incident in Carowinds. This is the third time in 3 weeks the roller coaster stopped in midair.
I didn't see that.
Recently?
Yeah, y'all gonna get enough of all that flying high, riding roller coaster stuff?
I love that lifestyle, though.
Yeah,
we love it.
It's a scary thing.
We're going to get you on a plane one day, Tracy.
Yes, one day.
I'll sit on one as long as they don't have no gas and they trying to take off and go anywhere.
Oh, my goodness. But to do that conference in California soon, right?
I'm supposed to. I'm still, like I told them, basically it's like this right here. I don't want to I don't feel like I should have to pay for my own flight.
That's true.
Or my own some way to get there and then give me a hotel. You know what I'm saying? I think that, hey, I did an event yesterday. I got paid in full.
Exactly.
I feel like, I'm worth it now.
You are.
Cut the check. Give me 2 tickets. Not just one, and make sure my room is nice and lavish. I got requirements, man.
Exactly, and that's a big
I
thing.
ain't just anybody.
Yeah, I've met a lot of people who are, who have asked me about speaking. Well, I'm like, well, if you're going to tell someone you charge $3,000 for a half-hour speech, you can't go back and accept $75 and dinner. Like, you have to stick to your price range. I told them, no one's going to take you serious. No one's going to pay you what you really want to get paid. And so, I mean, that's a good thing.
It looks like a really nice event. It's a Stop the Violence event. The people that contacted me, they're going to do 3 over that entire weekend. And for what I saw online, it looks like they have a great turnout and everything. And they reached out to me and everything. But like I told him, I have requirements. I mean, LA is not just like going to Charlotte or Charleston. And then I ain't never been on no plane either. And you got to make it worth my while. Can I get first class? Can I get a steak? Something.
With putting conferences that big together, I'm sure they have plenty of frequent flyer miles they can use to get you over there.
I'm sure they do.
Just
I'm sure they do.
keep holding your foot down.
He just basically said, that they're trying to still negotiate. They got some other people they invite to speak. So I could be out of it. I don't care. My thing is this right here. I know my worth. You know what I'm saying? And I do free stuff around town all the time. But when you ask me to travel, to get on the plane, lose time at work, because I do have a job.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Take off time at work and everything. I feel like you should be able to establish me my required pay on my rider, basically.
You should.
Yeah, I have a rider. I have contracts. I do all kinds of stuff. I have security team.
Oh, I know about your security.
Yeah, we do everything, man. We're big. Because that's what you got. You just got to live big. You know what I'm saying? And dream big.
That's right.
And stop trying to live up to other people's standards and live up to your own. You know what I'm saying?
That's so right. That is so right.
So do you still do your videos on Facebook?
No, and I've been said a lot about them. The thing about those videos is, you see that 1 5-minute video, but it took me an hour to sit down and film a bunch of different clips to get that video up.
It's because you're so pretty.
Well, I'm a little vain, I'll admit it, but I can't post a video up and my tie's crooked.
Yeah.
My hair's always got to be on fleek.
I want you to you need to post one day when like you in the bed, you just stretch, wake up, stretch. You still got sleep in your eye and saliva around your mouth.
I mean, I did post one in bed that way.
Yeah, but you was clean, man. You like you'd already washed your face and everything. See, that's what I'm
too vain, Tracy. There's a lot of work that goes into it,
Man, you got to get in there. You got to be like, just start, try God, click. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
But I'm gonna.
You get like 1 million likes. People are like, oh my God, that was so phenomenal.
It's kind of the really simple stuff does go viral a lot of times, but I like to do more than just hype people up, give them actual content that can help them in their life. But one of our initiatives for 2015 has been to get back into doing the videos, and that's just something I'll start working on soon, hopefully.
Yeah, and it's rough too. I have a lot of initiatives with my organization. Some things you'll be able to do, some things you want, but the thing about it is I try to prioritize what's important. You know what I'm saying? Like I know what's important. I know what we should versus what we're just doing just to be, like I said, I'm planning a big Stop the Violence concert event, just trying to get a date and everything and trying to select the right artist, you know what I'm saying, the right artist and trying to promote the message and making sure that people get the message. So with this event right here, it's going to be better than the ones that we usually do.
Okay.
Because I've been doing it for so long, but I just feel like, it's time. 2015, man, I spoke it at the end of last year. It's just going to be our year.
It is.
We're just going to do it,
It is. And
Take
we gotta
names, ask questions later.
And this year's going by fast too.
It is.
So we don't have time to keep sitting around and talking about it. We gotta get on the ground and start doing it.
That's right. Well, Tari, shout out to you for being on the show. I appreciate it. I appreciate you coming in and showing me some love. You know what I'm saying? He took advantage of that little drop in, didn't he? I tell people all the time you can just drop in. You know what I'm saying?
I try to be careful to look at your lineup for the day so I don't get put on the spot. And I was like, she's got a full lineup today, so I won't have to worry about it. And I just showed up, just came from the restaurant, tired and everything. It's raining. Wow. And then next thing I know, Tracy's talking, didn't even ask me first, just on the microphone.
That's what I do.
Talking about Teresa's coming out.
That's what I do. And check this out. Next up is going to be Jacqueline Freeman, a.k.a. Miss Traci Lynn. You know what I'm saying? She stopped by the studio. She need to come on over here now. I don't even see why she playing.
I think she does.
Come on here, Miss Freeman.
Come on over here, Miss Freeman. We're gonna get her on right after this little song right here, whatever Trey about to play right now. Jacqueline Freeman, a.k.a. Miss Traci Lynn in the building.
What's up, Tracy?
You sitting next to old Julie. I just said Julie over there all Easter Sunday fresh and everything.
Oh, my God.
Easter Sunday fresh in the rain.
Got her heels on.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Where you been?
I've been to church.
Country Wayne last night.
Yes.
This morning.
Help is on the way.
I saw she went to the club last night and she got up early and went to church. That's what's up.
I still made it. And it was raining. This would have been one of them days that I would have been like, I can't come.
She felt bad, though, because she went to the club last night. So God woke her up. Wake up.
Well, speaking of waking up, speaking of God waking you up, you wonder woke me up, because I meant to be here at 3.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Well, that's what's up. I'm glad you made it. So you had a big show. You had an event yesterday with the red, what was it called? The red shoe benefit thing?
Yeah, the red shoe luncheon.
Yeah.
Delta luncheon.
And basically you set up your table with all your beautiful jewelry and everything. Tell us about that. Like what you do basically.
It was awesome. We, me and a partner of mine, we set up our display, and we did pretty good actually. The thing about those type of events are, even if you don't sell anything, because sometimes people get overwhelmed with events, with vendors at events, because sometimes you have the same. But the important thing is to get information and follow up. So we have 5 possible shows from that one. So, you know, it doesn't matter. I mean, it matters if you sell. We sold some. But our money comes from our home shows because there's no competition.
Right. And networking is a must.
Networking is a must.
I see you didn't get the title Miss Traci Lynn, Greenville, South Carolina for nothing, right?
Nothing. That was funny thing. You know, everybody that actually knew me from the street, they were calling me Traci, and then they were like, I'm sorry, Jacqueline.
Yeah.
But I'm like, yeah, I represent Traci. Yes. So,
me too. Traci Fant too.
Traci is the name.
Because, you know, we saw the other day on the newscast, the press conference.
Yeah.
Them Tracy's phenomenal, I'm telling you.
Love my Tracy's.
Get to know one.
Love my Tracy's. I'm telling you, both my Tracy's have been good to me.
What's up? So,
Yeah.
you know, if somebody wants to get involved with Traci Lynn, they want to be a rep. Will they be a rep for you? Like, how does that go? And what do they need?
Yes, if they call me, they'll be a rep for me. You know, in our Traci Lynn business, we have morals and we have respect for our fellow consultants in the business. So the thing is, if I meet someone off the street and I talk to them and they don't have a rep, then yeah, they can sign up. But if I ask them, you know, do you have a rep, then I would, you know, respect that they will go and speak to their rep.
So, by signing up, what does that mean?
That means you become your own business owner.
Oh, wow. That's
Yes,
what's up.
you become your own business owner with the benefits of anyone else that has a business. So
like, when you set up at different events and everything, do you have to get permission, or you can it's just like your business, like you're doing it, you getting your hustle on the way you best know how?
well, actually, it's the hustle in the beginning, but once you get your name out there, I get calls for people, you know, requesting that I come, like yesterday. And, you know, my sister's a Delta, so sometimes it pays to have the inside scoop.
Cool. That was a big event, too. I saw
That was a big event.
Alicia hosted it, right?
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, that video on Facebook. I meant to like it.
Yeah, she
I
did.
can't remember who. I think Josh put it on his page. But yeah, he said she was a great host. Was she good?
You know what, though? I was making money.
Were you in the lobby part?
I was at my station.
So,
Yeah.
Shout out to Onisha Big Ho. You know what I'm saying? She always does a great job
Yeah.
with her crazy self.
I think she did good because I heard everybody laughing.
Yeah,
Actually, I didn't even know she was in there really because she must have come in on the other side.
Yeah.
So,
I saw her parlaying around her little red heels on. So was that the theme? Everybody wear red shoes?
yeah, and they actually did a shoe donation. So they had a huge box of shoes out there.
Wow.
So I don't know the whole where they're donating the shoes, but they really did get a lot of them yesterday.
And see, I wish I'd have known. I spoke with Miki a while back about the Deltas and different fraternities, sororities, and all that support each other. Whatever. I don't know the chain of command on how they need to, or who their spokesperson is, or whatever. I didn't know about this event, though. I would have tried to invite somebody in to talk about it. But you know, shout out to you for being able to go and make people beautiful.
Absolutely. Well, whenever you get ready, I do know the president of the chapter here. Her name is Angela Pendergrass.
Okay. All right.
So really nice. Really nice girl.
Yeah, I need to hook up with her then, because you know we do a lot of things, and I know the Deltas they support a lot of different events. So you know it's all about connecting and networking and getting everybody's name out there and everybody winning.
It really is.
Yeah.
It really is.
So if somebody want to get in touch with you to become a rep or to buy some jewelry or to get a book or whatever, what do they need to do?
They can hit me up on Facebook, Jacqueline Freeman, or they can give me a call, 864-346-2100. That's purchase jewelry only.
All right, y'all. Don't be sending them down on freaky deaky inboxes like, hey, Jacqueline. Hello, Miss Jacqueline.
Seriously. Yeah, but you know, all my information is on Facebook.
I heard you on Traci Fant show. She told me I can contact you. You know, them anonymous text messages and stuff.
You know, you purchasing jewelry? Yes.
That's what's up. I mean, you get men that contact you to purchase jewelry for their wives as well, right?
Yes.
Because Jeff bought a watch from you for me.
Yeah, but you know what though? Honestly, I'm looking for some men to join my business.
All right. Well, Tari's, look at him.
Because I'm seriously.
Men can push some jewelry.
Men, I'm telling you, in the last 2 months, men have been killing us, and they have been joining the business like crazy.
I wonder why. I guess because women flock to men.
Yep, probably so.
Interesting.
They know how it works. They know how to make it work. I'm telling you, and they're going from a consultant to manager and Ruby director and all that inside 60 days. You got to sell and you have to recruit people.
Wow, that's what's up, man.
So,
Basically, men, basically.
yeah.
I know. Like I said, I know some men. I actually know a man that sells Avon. He does really well, and I was kind of surprised. I was like, I didn't know men sold Avon.
Oh yeah, I know an older gentleman that's a friend of my mom's, and he's been selling it for years.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
So hey, Miss Traci Lynn, I appreciate you for coming on the show.
I appreciate you having me.
You know, like always, you're always welcome to come in, and you know, I'm gonna start. Well, actually, I made some pictures of some jewelry. We can promote it that way as well. I'll put it on my page, my music page,
I
station
appreciate
page,
it.
and all that stuff.
I appreciate that.
Well, I got a question for you, Miss Freeman.
Yes.
So you heard Mega's interview about those wings. What do you feel about that? Will you be eating at Buffalo Wild Wings again?
We don't eat at Buffalo Wild Wings. She don't listen. I told her we don't eat there.
But you know what though? I guess you know that's where the name Kickin' Chicken come from.
Kicking chicken.
That's the real flavor, Kickin' Chicken.
And my daughter said Buffalo Wings on Woodruff Road all that anyway. So now we
Yes.
definitely tell me boycott. Boycott. If people stop going, they'll clean up their act.
Yeah,
But as long as people keep spending money with them, you know what I'm saying? They can keep doing what they do because they feel like we like eating dirt off the floor.
Yeah, but the thing is, they don't know. They don't know, and that's
The power of the people.
That's
Once the
sad
people
part.
speak, man, it's a wrap. And see, that's why I was telling him we can make this more than just 2 week things. You know, on Facebook, on social media, things last 2 weeks, then they're on to the next. Look at Kim Kardashian; she broke the internet. We only heard about that for 10 days.
exactly.
6 of those days was just her. The other 4 was people bashing her.
Exactly. Exactly. You know, they say we do something for 21 days to become a habit. So we need to get in a habit really.
Yeah, we need to share that video.
Exposing like that because.
Share that video, and also the video of sharing the video we did. The press videos need to be shared. You know what I'm saying? To keep people aware.
I'm really proud of that young man, though, the way he handled that. Because
Oh yeah, he handled it well.
yeah, and,
He did. He's very well spoken too.
Yes, he is. He is. Normally, you know, kids would fly off the handle, but
Excellent
I was
job.
really proud of him.
Excellent job. Well, I would like to thank all my guests from today's show. Thank my co-host Julie Lewis. You know what I'm saying? And my 2 pop-up guests, Tyrese Bussey and Jacqueline Freeman. Man, I truly appreciate y'all. And hey, thank you for listening to Real Talk with Traci Fant. That's it, y'all? What y'all think?
That's a show.
All right, that's a show.